Hey everybody, this is Alex. Welcome back. Hope you guys had a great Super Bowl weekend, and for those of your teams who won, congratulations. I got to see, parts of the game and all, but wasn't really into it. Hasn't really got into it since the Janet Jackson incident, and the other guys who saw that, and not only that, it's mainly more satanic stuff. But yeah, it was a pretty good game. From I got to see, like I said, from the fourth quarter and on, but it was a pretty good game. I got you guys right here in Nancy Leader's Zeta Talk right now. The reason why I have you guys right here right now is for a couple of reasons right now. Okay? First of all, I want to, before we go anywhere, I want to make a shout out to a couple of people out there and a couple of channels like I think it's ESC or ECS. Great, great, great channel out there. My river flows through here. Great channel out there. Texas Angie, Maria, Alana, Paula Gilly, Canada, Australia, Argentina, Colorado, Washington, Milwaukee. I want to give you guys all a shout out right now. You guys do great jobs, great work, and everything. And especially Russia and Tulare out there, Sal, and yeah, you guys do great work out here. Great stuff. First of all, the reason why I got you guys right here at Zeta Talk and everything right now is because number one, I'm not gonna make fun of any channels, as I said, What I want to do is explain to my new subscribers and all, because I got people sending me some FFA webcams, and I'm gonna explain to them the way I explained to them. I said that I don't believe in those. I don't follow those webcams anymore. They said that they show a lot of objects. They show planets and stuff. And when they started sending me, other channels of photographs of what they were sending them and everything, I was like, no. I told them that's not what it is, and they told me, can you explain? And I told them, better yet, why don't you let me explain to you guys on a video so it could be better? And they're like, yeah, so they're waiting for my video. So here's my video on this explanation, and then we're gonna move on to the video presentation. First of all, I don't believe in those webcams, because since 2003, like I said, I used to not work for her, but I used to send her photographs way back in the day. Let me explain to you guys that story real quick for my new subscribers. Some of you guys who know this, but some of you guys probably don't. Excuse me, guys. I had a death in the family in 2007. In 2003, I was really into this, but then I gave up out of it. Like I lost interest out of it, and then I stopped doing stuff. Stopped sending photographs, stopped sending all kinds of stuff. So 4 years passed until, like I said, I had death in the family, and I couldn't carry the casket because it was my grandmother. My grandmother. I couldn't carry the casket. So we called one of my friends that was actually what we consider family, because we shared each other's clothes. We stayed the night over each other's houses, and everything. His mom used to call me her son. I used to call his mom, and all. So yeah, we were family. So we called him. He got leave. He was in the military, and like I said, he got leave. He took my place, and we buried my grandmother. After we buried her, we went to, guys, everybody knows you go to the reception after the end, and everybody gets together and say, their last respects, and all, for the last time everybody gets together for the, for that person. But then again, you can still get together in the end, make more dates and time as a memorial. That's what we do with my sister. Well, anyways, make a long story, like I said, make a long story short. In the reception, we were talking to me and my sister and a couple cousins. We were talking about, about what the NWO, the New World Order wanted to do and everything. So when he pulled me to the side, he goes, hey, are you still into that Planet X stuff and everything? And I was like, nah, not anymore. Why? And that's when he started telling me about this. He goes, well, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. What I'm gonna tell you right now is got to be between me and you. You can't let anybody know. But after a while, I started letting everybody know, and he got kind of angry with me. He stopped talking to me for a while, and then he started talking to me again. Well, he started telling me that his sergeant pulled him to the side and told him that they need to get to the Ozarks after they retire, because that there's an object coming back. You know that there's a even NASA, you know, the military know that his sergeant pulled him to the side and started telling him this. So when he started telling me, he goes, "I think you were right about this object, because they said that they're getting scared that a lot of the military are going to start moving to the Ozarks, and you're going to start noticing this." And then later on, I started noticing some guy named, like I said, John Moore, and he started talking about the Ozarks and Gil Broussard, and I was like, "Oh, something's going on here." So that's what got me into more of the Planetx. So that's why I started going back to it in 2007 and got into it, and I stayed with it. Well, anyways, I helped Nancy this one day and gave her these photographs, and these photographs are right here. And to let you guys know that this is a lens flare. The reason why I'm going to show you guys right now, because one of my subscribers gave me this photograph, and this right here is a lens flare. A lens flare, lens flare. The reason why I can explain to you guys it's a lens flare, please, I could replicate this on my own. Right here, watch. Pay attention. What you guys are seeing right there is the same thing. All lens flares. Because you know why? My camera's damaged. This is a Nikon P900, my very first one that I had. I damaged it because I didn't put a filter. Everyone knows who has a camera, who knows who loves their camera dearly. Now that I have mine and I know about them, I love my cameras dearly. You're supposed to put a filter over it to protect it, because if you don't, if you got a camera that's $700, $800 or $2,000 and you don't protect it, you just damage your camera just like I did. Well, anyways, these are lens flares. What we're seeing, guys, I could replicate exactly what's right there. Watch. I'll show you guys right now. Watch. It's in the beginning. Pay attention. Watch. Somewhere around here. Watch. And remember, this can't be a lens. This can't be a lens arrays. This can't be your guys' lens arrays or your guys' cloaking devices or stuff. Because this is in my garage. Everything I do is every experiment I do is in my garage. Like right here. That right there, I bet you I can replicate that right there. What's right here? Watch. Let's blow this up real quick, and let's just real quick, guys, so I could get out of here. That's why I wanted to show you guys real quick so I could get out of here. See that right there? It's about the same thing what you guys are seeing right there. Hold on, sorry guys. About the same thing of what you guys are seeing right there. Same thing. About almost the same thing. That's why when I saw this, I was like, oh, these are lens flares. Now that I start seeing that, these are lens flares. I'm not making fun of the channels. Just remember, they could go ahead and show you guys if they want to show you guys, keep showing you guys that and everything. But I just wanted to show my new subscribers and the other, and now the ones that actually don't understand, now that understand that. That's the reason why. I saved these photographs too, watch. They're right here. Just to show you guys right now real quick. Just pay attention to the way this right here. This is your lens flare too. Watch, pay attention if you had a GIF. Backwards or forwards. See? It doesn't matter which way you want to go, but it's a lens flare. That object's been here since 2003. If we could go back right here, let's go back right here. 2003. Alright, since Sunday, October 12th, 2003. And this photograph right here, the one I just showed you guys, the other channel, was just like taken, like I think like 2 weeks ago. And it's in the same place, same spot, and it hasn't moved. 17 years apart, and it's still there. Hasn't moved. So, come on, guys. It's a flare, and I'm not going to use those photographs. Thank you guys for sending them to me, and I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys actually taking your guys' time and dedication, because it does take a lot of time and dedication to do this. Believe me. But I won't use those. Because to me, those aren't actual objects. Those are just lens flares. What I really want to show you guys is this right here. That's the reason why I got you guys right here on Solar Scope right now. I'm going to get out of Jupiter-sized object, and you guys are seeing there's nothing here by the Earth. And nothing here by the Earth, and nothing categorized. Jupiter's over here, so please tell me it's not. A lot of people are telling me it's Jupiter when it's not. Let me show you guys right now. Here's your object right there. Okay, see that right there? There's your Jupiter-sized object or Jupiter object, and it's not Jupiter because I'm showing you guys right now. Look at the time. 2/2/2020, 12:04. Now let's go back over here to solar. It's not Jupiter. If that's the case, that'll be Jupiter or Saturn. Because let's go back to one more time so I can show you guys what Jupiter is. This photograph now. See that? You got that's Saturn and that's Jupiter right there. So what's this right here then? If we're gonna go by that, and what's this right here? What is all this right here too? See, we got that, then we got your object right here too. See it? I'm gonna show you guys a lot of objects right now. You got these two right here. Then you got those two, the actually four right here. Then you got that little single one right there. Then you got that one right there all by itself. Then you have that. Let's go back to the other one real quick. I don't want to show you guys real quick. See that right there? I want to show you guys the right way, you know, without doing any brightness and contrast and all that. Because I feel like when you do brightness and contrast, I'm actually cheating you guys from you guys not actually seeing the object for its true self. Even though I do this, we show you the original, then brightness and contrast. No, because our eyes are not going to adjust to brightness and contrast and inverting and gamma ray and all that stuff up in the sky. Our eyes are going to look at the sky for the same color as the way we've been seeing the colors for this as since we were growing up. Some of us could see and some of us can't. You got this little single object up there. Some of us can see colors the right way and some of us can't. And you got your object right here. Barely can make it out. Got one down here. You got that one right here too. See? The striped one. 1, 2 stripes. You got more right here. See? It's like debris. You got that right there. You even had that object right here. You got right in the middle of this. This is a lens flare, by the way, guys. Just for those of you who don't know. You got your object right there. See it? Right there. Telling you, there's an object by the sun right now. No one wants to believe us. Everybody, you got your object right here. And there's even a blue one right now, like a bluish one. He caught it today. Atlanta caught it today. I'm like, wow. When I saw that one today, I was like, amazing catch, bro. It's like amazing catch. And he was like, I know. And he put it up on his forum, and a couple people comment on that. Right, that little object right there. A couple people comment on that. Then you got that one right there. They're saying that it look the one that shows you with the Jupiter, or the one that Jupiter size object, whatever it is, but it's not Jupiter. One guy shared that one and said that looked like the whole PLANETX system right there, like almost the whole system. And I'm like, yeah, it does kind of. But the only thing is we're missing the tail object. You see that one right there, right in the middle? That's your striped one, right in the middle. Of that, it's not a lens flare. This is your lens flare. See all that right there? Look at all this. Whoo! Sorry, guys. My hand fell asleep. I got it in a different. I have it in and I got my whole computer desk right now. I have my computer taken apart. I'm trying to install more RAM on it. So I'm gonna give this one to my little girl. Well, I got I'm trying to find the other one. Where's it at? Here it is. There it is. I have a subscriber who I've been talking to for a while. You know, I was kind of skeptical in the beginning to talk to anybody because I'll explain to you guys. I had some subscribers ask me if I had a PayPal, and I had told them yeah, and a lot of them told me that they were gonna send something, and some of them will actually say there's an object too right there. See it, right in there. And a lot of them will say that they were gonna send something and everything, and like I said in the beginning, I would expect that. You know, I would like okay, you know, they're gonna send something. I would expect it, and they never did. And they never talked to me ever again and everything. So that's the reason why I was kind of skeptical, not wanting to show her, you know, or talk to her or all that. But it was Jesus who told me, you know, you got to give everybody a chance. You know, you got to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Let their actions speak louder than their words. See, that's your lens flare. That's where you guys see all this is your lens flare. That little blue big object is your big lens flare. That right here is your lens flare, except this right here. That's not. That's one of your objects. See right there? It's not a lens. It's not because if that was a lens flare and that was a part of the lens flare, it would have been in there right now. It's not. You got your objects out around here. So, I had somebody tell me, "Oh, it's a lens flare. What you're showing us?" I'm like, no, because you have your object right here and you have your lens flare right there. So that's why. Anyways, she told me she's gonna send. She had instead of her sending me money and PayPal, she said she'd rather send me. She gave me a spending cap. What she said, what she wanted to send me, but she'd rather say that since I'm having computer problems and all that, and sometimes she can't hear me when I talk. She said she'd rather help me out, buy a new computer. So I'm waiting on that right now, and I already sent her here's your object again right here. I sent her the motherboard, the RAM, the power supply. You have your object right there. See it? Like I said, the motherboard, the RAM, power supply, the hard drive, and I already have a Windows 10 CD right here. I'm gonna put that in there, and I got another what we consider a chassis. I call it a computer case, a chassis case. I have that right here for that computer, but I'm waiting for that one to come in. It's already been ordered, but I'm waiting for that one to come in. When that one comes in, you guys are gonna see me on Windows 10. I'm not gonna have Windows 7. This is what I'm using right now, Windows 7. Here's your object right there. See it? Right under the. So I'm waiting on that. I'm grateful for her. So in the beginning, I was kind of skeptical, like I said, because I don't want to give myself hope. See, there's your object. I don't want to get my hopes up. So and then nothing come through. But when I sent it to her and all that, she sent me the receipt. That is, here's your object down here. See it? That's what she sent me the receipt, or I guess it was invoice, letting me know that. You caught this right here too. That it was ordered. So I'm grateful for that. I pray to Jesus. I thanked them and told him, there is good people out there. There's still good people out there. Yeah, because since my brother and his wife expanded their kids, they put in for their new their own house. Well, where me and my brother at, we were renting, and I could go back with my parents, but I don't want to go back with my parents. My mom and dad are all caught up in the politics, and I do not want to get caught up in politics, and I do not want my daughter associated with that kind of stuff. And we're back right here, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Let me show you guys his other ones that he caught. Got this object right here. Then you got your object right there. You see it? Big one. Like I said, I want to show you guys the right way. I'm just going to put it back. Now you guys can see it going back and forth right there. It's right there. So I'm going to go down. Can you guys see it now? Go up, low. Now. Right here. It's right there. See it now? I can see it right here now. That's your object right there. That's forget that right there. That's somebody that shared. Somebody shared that with me. You got this object right there. I don't know why I put that in there. And you have this little object right there. This little one right there. Here's your object. Oh, excuse me, guys. Thank you, guys. Anybody? Thank you, guys. You have your object right there. You have your object right there. Same thing with Colorado caught too. Get this object right here. This one right there. That one there. There's a blue one too. You got this one right there. That's the same red one right there. It's the same red one that I'm going to show you guys right now. So just remember, pay attention to this red one. And pay attention to these stars, okay? These stars, and this red one. Please pay attention to these guys, please, okay? If not, remember the number. 2144. Okay, remember these. Remember this, okay? 2144. Hold on. Let me get out of that one, 2144. Okay. Leave that one there. I'm going to exit out of that. Leave that one open. Hold on. Let me get out of this one and this one. Leave that one. Got your object there. See it? There. Here's your blue object. It's not no flare. Remember, this is your flare. You have an object right there. Here's that object right there. It's a true object right there. There's your flare right there. Flare. Object. Object. Flare. There's your blue object right there. You have your objects right here. 3 of them. You got that one. Got that one right there like I showed you guys. This one. Oh, we're back in the beginning. I believe so. Yeah, we are. And remember, that other photograph I told you guys to pay attention to. We're going to leave that one open. Now let's go with what I know folders. That one. Let's go with Colorado. Colorado, you can barely make it out, but it's right there. It's an object right here. Barely make it out, but there's your object, guys. Can you see it right there? Here's the sun right there. Blocked out the sun. You guys will see it right now. There's your object right there. See your object right there? An object? It even has a tail. See the dust? Little dust? I'm not saying it's Planet X, guys. Please don't go out there and think that I'm saying it's Planet X, but I'm just letting you guys know. And you got your object right here. And you got an object right there. Same thing that what Alana caught. But you'll see it right now more better. See it right there? Sun. Object. Okay. Let's go. See it right there now? See it now there? See it now? That's what it looks like right there. Right there, you can see other objects traveling with it. See it? All these little objects that you can't see traveling with this. And then when you take a look at this right here, you can't see them right here that much. Right here you can't either. But then when you put it right here, this one you can't either, only these two. But when you go to this photograph, you can see all these little objects following this, right? That's right here. Crazy, huh, guys? That's what that little object looks like when you work on it. That's what it looks like. It looks like it has all kinds of other little objects traveling around it. Like this is one object and that's another object. They say that's a dragon. This is the work that I did on it. And we're back right here with Colorado. Now, let me explain to you guys. If I were to see something like this in the sky, I would think it would be a planet, but then a moon or something. But then again, it does resemble a moon and a planet, right? Because the way it's speared, resembles and everything. But then again, I would think it would be something that is like this. If we're to see something like that in the sky, because this is what me and somebody were debating over. If we were to see something like this in the sky, excuse me, we would see something like that. That would make a big shadow like that, but not even 1/5 of the whole Earth is getting covered. You know what I'm trying to get at is, if some of these objects were really that close, as people were saying that they're right there, where they're right there on top of us, right above us, they're gonna come right there. They're right in the, like they're right in our atmosphere, like in the atmosphere. They're coming right down on us, and they're crashing on us. We should be gone already. But I'm just showing you guys that. I don't know. And then you have an object right here. See it? Two separate objects. That's your sun, and that's the object right up there. That's how you look at it. Two different objects. And that photograph I shared with you guys, let me explain to you guys the way the guy gave this to me. This is in California. The guy gave me this. This is from a drone. The guy was right here. What you guys are seeing right here is dirt roads that lead to his farm. His house is over here, somewhere right here. He didn't show me. He showed me the real photograph of how his house looks. His house is over here. This is right here is a field right here. He owns a field right here. What you guys are seeing, this little almost right here. Let me blow this up. What you guys are seeing right here, like this little patch right here. That's his opening to where his shop, to where his tractors and everything at, because he's an agriculture guy. He owns his own farm, so he gets what is it? I think he said he does tomato, lettuce, cucumbers, watermelon, corn, carrots. I forgot what, some other stuff, what stuff. But this is from his drone. He said he took this a couple of days ago the same day I posted it. He said he saw something in the sky that he said it was. He just said the sky looked weird or awkward to him, so he took a photograph with that. When he came back and saw that in his computer, he shared this with me and told me, he goes, "Have you seen this photograph? Okay, can you tell me what the heck that is?" And the first thing I looked at that, I was like, "Yeah, man, I want to know. We don't have a red sun, and there's no fires over here in California right now. So there's a red sun, a red object right there rising, and you have a blue object here." So I was telling him I don't know what that is, and I did a lot of work on it, and I was like, "Yep, you can see it right there. Look at the shape of it too. So oval. See that right there? This is emboss. This is the one I posted up, and we're back right here. Just want to share that with you. I can't share these. I'm gonna do another photograph. Okay, you guys remember that video I posted with you guys yesterday? Well, someone sent me these are here too. Look at that. No strings. No strings attached. Nothing. You guys can see it blowed up. No strings attached. Nothing. We're working on this one right here, checking to see what the heck this was. This is supposed to be the supposed Venus, but that don't look like Venus. And you got another object right here. Same thing. Different. You guys see you see a man's watch right there, tripping out on it, like saying, "Oh, look what we caught." See that right there? See that right there? I don't know what it is, guys. Could be a drone, what they put out there for us, or they could do something like that. I don't know, guys. I do not know. There's an object right here. You guys are going to see a lot of this object. A lot of it. There's your object right there. It's your object right here. You have your object right here. object here. See right there? Huge too, pretty big too. See that object? That looks like that's in our atmosphere too, so it could be, it could probably be like they even got that. Looks like a light source right here. Here's your object. Now this is what I want you guys to pay attention. Remember that photograph? Remember those two stars I told you guys to pay attention to? The other one, he didn't catch this one, but he caught these two. This is the object that he caught right here. But this now, you guys are not going to see that one right now. I just wanted to show you guys. Pay attention to this too, and the stars right now. In a while. Here's the object again. Is this object? See that object travel? See that? It even goes right there. Looks like it has wings right there. See that? It looks like it grows wings right there. See the wings? Let's go back again. Oh. Hold on, I flipped it upside down. Here we go. See that? Like it's growing its wings right here. Like right there, there, and boom, right there it grows. Like right there, it's starting to grow where it starts to grab them, and then boom, it grows them right there. Let's go back again one more time. Pay attention. See that? It's an object right there. Then get your object right here. Now pay attention to the stars first before we get to this object. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Pay attention to these. As you can see that these are actually moving. Watch. Let's go back. See that? Now pay attention to this. This is the same object that Alana caught. That's why I wanted to share this with you guys right here. 1, 2. You can't see the other one, but that's that little red one right there. That little red one that you guys are seeing right there. It's that same little red one that you guys are seeing right there. And that's the same stars that you guys are seeing right there. Watch. Okay, see that? 1, 2, 3. Now pay attention to the way that object disappears. You see how it disappears? It looks like it's gone right there. Look at that. Right there. It's just that Lana didn't catch it the way we did right here. And there's that object right there, and there are your stars right there. 1, 2. That's what I wanted to share with you guys on that one right there. You have that right there. We're back right here, guys. Yep. And this is it, guys. This is the whole presentation of what I wanted to share with you guys. Like I said, please forgive me if you guys think that I was making fun of any channels or not, but I wasn't. I just wanted to let my new subscribers and everybody know the reason why I don't use FFA webcams and all those webcams that much. Only unless it's showing an object like the way I showed you guys traveling, then I'll take a look at it and see it. If it is what we're looking for and what we're looking at, then it is. Then I'll use it. But other than that, I won't use any lens flares or anything like that, guys. I'm being straight honest with you guys. I love you guys too much for me to even try to show you guys that to be a planet. I know a lot of us don't understand, don't know what's going on in the sky that much, or don't know everything. The only experts are the people who are alive on this, and a lot of us weren't alive during that time. Those could be what you consider the experts, because they were the ones alive. They know exactly what to do. They know exactly what we're looking for. That's an expert person who's been there. But us, all we could do is speculate, guesstimate, assume. That's it. But I can't do that. Like I said, I won't do that to you guys. I love you guys too much. So then, guys, I'm going to say a prayer for all of us. When I say I, that means us. But if I could, I'll use, instead of I, I'll put we. Oh God, we accept your thanks and praises. We adore thee. We glorify thee. We exalt thee. You know our sittings and upliftings. You know our thoughts and needs. You know our hearts and desires. Please forgive our sins. Fill us with your Holy Spirit. Encircle us with your fire. Protect us with your angels and archangels. Defend us from the malicious enemy, and please grant our pensions according to thy wills. Thank you. In Lord Jesus' name I pray this. Amen. Till then, guys, take care. God bless you guys. I love you guys.